Smoke Rings, episode 582, I believe. Good to have you on the program today. Today is a special day because we get to continue with Visage. That's right. We stopped playing Visage several months ago because it was in early access at the time. And they didn't have the game complete. But just less than a week ago, they completed the game. It's now officially finished, and we can enjoy what they've done. Now, when it comes to Visage, so as you know, for Scotch and Smoke Rings, we begin the broadcast with an hour-long Q&A, and I just talk and chat and smoke cigars, and we drink for a little bit. Then we start the game. When it comes to Visage, there are two new chapters. There are the two chapters we already did, Dorothy and Lucy. We've already explored those chapters. Then there are two new chapters. One is called Rakan, and the other is a fourth secret chapter that we can only do after we've uncovered all of the VHS tapes in all of the other chapters. The problem is, even though I have discovered all of the VHS tapes in all of the other chapters, except for Rakan, which I haven't played yet, when they released the full version of the game, they deleted all of our game saves. So I'd have to start all over again, which, I really don't want to do. Now, thankfully, we can start the Rakan chapter without having to go through the whole game again, which is what we're going to do tonight. But once we finish that, I don't know if we'll play Visage anymore. Besides, we still have to do Claire's story for Resident Evil 2, and there are a number of other really interesting games, horror games, that I'd like to explore, including more games in the horror series, and including a Maid of Sker, I believe is what it's called, an interesting game that I've been looking into. Also, A Plague's Tale: Innocence is a game that I actually purchased and played a little bit of, and it looked really good. Don't know if it's something you guys would be interested in seeing, but yeah, so we have a lot of options. That's the plan for today. Now, let's see. We're live on YouTube. YouTube is working great. Are we live on Facebook? I don't know. Let's see. Looks like we are not. Yes, we are. There we go. Okay, I can see everybody's chat. Good to see everybody on Facebook today. Spencer, Joey, Matthew, Tony, Wade, Jefferson, Boyd, and Jake. And it's good to see all of my YouTube members, Patreon subscribers, and regulars and mods in the chat today. Maple God, Jocelyn, Ryan, Gertie the Grump, Chininator, Irvin Chadwick, John De Giambaradino, Don Cointon, Maximino Gonzalez, Error 404, Gamer Not Found, Buff Canucks with a Gold Derby, Knight Paladin Eleanor, Mo 6994, Barry LeCount, Spencer Slave, and Irvin Chadwick, Quintius, Jocelyn Ryan, Graham Williams, Alt Grendel, Maple God, Courtney Zayas, Mr. Truth, Wayne, and No Name, and William, and Stephen, and 200 Angel, and Maple God, and I'm just so glad to see all of you guys, and I hope you're looking forward to picking up Visage again today. Brian Sanchez in the chat today says, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Happy 11/15. All right. Well, happy 11/15, my friend, to you as well. I hope nobody's going to be donning any Guy Fawkes masks today. No Name says, what did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! I laughed at that when I watched Weird Al Yankovic's UHF. Remember? UHF? Remember when the karate guys jumped out? Supplies! It was great. I've been working on my lore video for the weekend, which is why you see a cigar at half-mast. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish this off before we light up the next one. I should probably get some scotch poured out here. Anna says, hi, Ox. So stoked for more Visage. Would love to see A Plague's Tale. See, I hope so, because I really liked what I saw in A Plague's Tale, and I'd love to explore. It's a stealth game. That's the thing. It's not a big run-and-gun game. Not a lot of killing zombies or anything. It's like a pure stealth game where you just got to avoid being killed. And you know how I am with those kind of games. But the story seemed really interesting to me. So, I don't know if it's something you guys would like. Maybe let me know. Error 404 Gamer Not Found says, remember to breathe, Oxlol. That's a lot of names. It is a lot of names. I'm very fortunate. And I feel very blessed that you guys keep on coming back to the program. Boyd says, Oxhorn, did you know that they made a Sim Settlements 2 Fallout 4 mod? He says on Facebook. It's basically a free DLC and it's really awesome. I did see that. I remember reviewing Sim Settlements when it came out the first time, and I was blown away by it. I was just absolutely floored at how advanced it was. I mean, it just completely re-envisioned the settlement system for Fallout 4 to a better extent. In my opinion, it just made it much more interesting and interactive. I saw the trailer for Sim Settlements 2, but I haven't dived into it yet because I don't really have time these days. There are so many wonderful mods that I'd love to explore, but with Creation Club content and Fallout 76 and my lore videos and my live streams, I got to put something on the back burner, and it's mods. Really, I don't do mods much anymore. Gretchen says, scare my pants off, Beesh. Oh, you got it, friend. I will scare your pants off, Beesh. And all of my Beeshes. Speaking of Beesh, let's enjoy the sound Scotch makes when it hits the bottom of a glass. And Beesh. Oh, yeah. I dripped a little there on my keyboard, but you know what? It'll evaporate. No Name says, my wife's sad. I never buy her flowers. I didn't even know she sold flowers. I like it. Gertie the Grump says, bring on the ghosts who are worried about the electric bill. Well, I think you're thinking about Dorothy there. Dorothy was really worried about... Oh, no. She was really worried about... Well, she was the one who liked the phone. That was the appliance she liked. The ones worried about the electric bill are always turning out the lights for some reason. Just whenever you walk by, oops, we're turning this one off. Cheers. Scott says, consider streaming Fallout Frost or Dust. They're kind of extreme survival Fallout mods that replace everything in the map to make a new experience. Yeah, I get that recommended to me quite often, and maybe it's something I'll do sometime. Though my list grows ever longer. The longer I do these live streams, the more games get added to the list. I'll tackle them all eventually someday. Dave says, The Witcher is really getting good, Ox. Can't wait to see you play the Blood and Wine DLC. No Witcher ever died asleep in his bed. That's what they said. And we can only hope that the same is true for our good Geralt. We made great progress on the primary plot of the game last week. We actually made a choice between Yennefer and Triss. I'm not going to tell you which. You just got to watch the episode. But we're going to continue with the primary plot. We're doing a lot of primary plot stuff. We've been making progress. This last week in Disco Elysium, we made huge progress in the plot. In Horizon Zero Dawn yesterday, we made huge progress in the plot. And then in Witcher 3 last week, we made huge progress in the plot. So things are moving along, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's probably because we're whittling away at all of the side quests. We're finally getting them knocked off so that we can continue with the primary plot. Julian Z says, Hi, Ox. I loved your tweet about waiting for election results. I should tweet every day that we wait for the results wearing a different power armor helmet. Oh, that's a great idea. I should have done that. On election night, I sat here with my T65 helmet on. I'm sorry, did I say T65? No, I meant T60 helmet on, smoking a cigar while watching like the news broadcast, waiting for the election results. I should have done a new helmet for every day after that. And maybe gotten progressively more paranoid. Maybe on the last day I'm holding a plasma rifle and just sitting here huddled in a corner. That's a great idea. Yeah, we're all still waiting, aren't we? But you know what? I've been waiting long enough. I'm tired of waiting. Let's drink scotch and get scared in video games. That sounds good to me. Brian Sanchez says, the main character in Cyberpunk 2077 is called V, and it's about burning a city. I wonder if it's a reference to V for Vendetta? Also, 11:05, not 11:15. Did I say 11:15? Whoops, my bad. 11:05, right. Well, I think we just have to play the game to find out. I mean, it's quite possible. Jocelyn Ryan says, my fear of moving stairs is escalating. My daughter wanted me to make sure you got that one, lol. Oh, tell your daughter that it connected. The synapses fired at just the right moment. I got that one. My fear of moving stairs is escalating. It's great. We'll add that one to the playbook. Noah B says, I'm back. It's been a busy few months. Good to see you again, Noah B. It has been a bunch of busy few months for everybody, I think. Adra says, evening, Ox. Did you know the movie Speed didn't have a director? Speed had direction. If Speed had direction, it would have been called Velocity. That one's for all of the physics geeks out there. Oh, I can't tell you how nice it is to just sit here and enjoy a cigar and drink something tasty without having to worry about work and everything else. Just enjoying my time. Clara Bell says, are you going to play Resident Evil 2? Not today. We'll probably pick up with Claire's story next week. Unless you guys want me to do a new game. Otherwise, we'll continue with Claire's story next week and see what's different between Jonathan Taylor Thomas here and Claire. Dave says, hi, Ox. I was wondering if you were a Frank Sinatra fan. Anyways, I wish you well. Yes, I am a fan of Old Blue Eyes. It's the voice that cannot be matched, really. Part of the Rat Pack. A favorite of mine. Mr. Master Chief says, oh my God, am I late? Sorry, Ox. I was oversleeping and I figured out your stream starts and let me just go buy Red Bull to keep myself awake and watch you. Well, Mr. Master Chief, I'm glad you made it. Red Bull is a bit extreme, don't you think? I mean, we're all having it. You know, I don't want you to hurt yourself. But staying up so that you can watch the program. Hey, I just got a notification that somebody bought my Do You Know Your History shirt on my shirt shop. And thank you very much, whomever it was who bought the shirt. That's awesome. MeWee says, here's a little late due to making some late supper. I live in the Eastern time zone. Well, thank you, MeWee, and I hope you enjoyed your supper, and I'm glad you made it. Zombie Elf says, hey, the undead are here for some scotch and smoke rings. Well, I wonder exactly how much of the undead we'll see in Visage Part 4 today. Rakan's story, whatever his name is. Basically, what's changed is there's a new crutch sitting in the foyer that starts off the new storyline. I haven't played it yet. I don't know anything about it, so we're going to be experiencing it for the first time together today. Shadow Snake says, I wish you would have run, Ox, the best beard on a president since Grant. Oh, man, I don't know if I'd make a good president. It's just the kind of... They don't let you smoke cigars in the Oval Office anymore, right? I mean, years ago, you could smoke a cigar and have some scotch while, running the nation in the Oval Office. But nowadays, you can't. You can't even vape in the Oval Office, I'm sure. So, yeah, it's not a place for me. Don Creep says, little life tip. Life and beer are very similar. Chill for the best results. That's a great life tip. Everyone should take that to heart. Alt Grendel says, how many mutants does it take to change a light bulb? 2.5. Like, you mean mutants or zombies? Because if that was zombies, it would make sense. Because zombies... You can dismember them, you can cut them in half, and they can still move around as zombies. But mutants, like a super mutant? Or are zombies called mutants in the Resident Evil universe? Is that why? Okay, that might be it. Julian Z says, Ox, does this mean you won't be doing the 4th chapter of Visage? I'm sure with our help, you could zoom through the 1st and 2nd chapters. Well, whatever you decide to do next, I'll be eager to watch. I haven't decided yet. I guess it all depends on how this 3rd chapter goes. If we finish it early, maybe I'll start on the 1st and 2nd chapters again, and you guys can help me whip through it so that next week we don't have to sit through that while waiting on the 4th chapter. Brian Sanchez says, by the way, I bought an Oxhorn driving school shirt and a Know Your History and Power of Adam hoodie, just waiting for them to come. Any chance on a 3x, a 3X premium hoodies? Well, I have all of the hoodies available in every size available. So if you can't buy it at 3X, then it might not come in that size. But every time I create a new product, I always make sure that every size available is selected, so that it's available in every size. No Name says, speaking of cigars in the Oval Office, Pawn Stars recently sold JFK's cigar box. Just a little fun fact, really. That's interesting. I wonder how much they got for it. I wonder how they proved that it was JFK's cigar box. Now, Winston Churchill's cigar box, that would be a pricey cigar box. Jake Benz, with a donation of stars, says, any cigar recommendations? Well, you know me. I like the La Auroras tend to be my go-to cigars. Trisha, with a donation of stars. Thank you, Trisha. Interesting that I'm not getting notifications on Facebook for all of the star donations. It's not calling them out like it usually does. There we go. Oh, and Trisha gave me 2 different donations on Facebook of stars. Well, thank you, Trisha. I'm just now seeing them. For some reason, chat wasn't updating, but hopefully it'll update now. So thank you very much. Well, when it comes to some of my favorite cigars, I like, well, really, it's not the brand. I like the shape and feel of a good cigar. So chisel edge cigars are really nice because you can snap them open and you don't have to cut them. The torpedo-shaped cigars are really some of my favorites. Trisha on Facebook says, evening, Ox. I'll have to watch the rest later. 6 a.m. shifts are the worst. Oh, sorry about that, Trisha, but I'm glad you made it, and I hope you have a good shift today. Douglas Delegard says, hey, bud, and all, be home soon to watch. Thanks, Douglas. Hope you had a great day at work, and we'll see you soon. Brotherhood of Steel with a donation. Thank you, Brotherhood. And MeWe says, do you enjoy ice wine, Oxhorn? I love ice wine. I know it's quite sweet, but I handle it better than normal wine. I have to plead ignorance on this. I'm not familiar with ice wine. So sadly, I don't know if it's any good or not. Wine is okay. I'm not a big wine aficionado. I know that many people get into it. But when it comes to wines, I like white wines, most white wines. I don't really have a sophisticated palate. Many of the red wines are a bit tart for me. Just a bit tart and dry. Michael says, hey, Ox, since you're mainly a PC gamer, are there any console exclusives that have piqued your interest, even though you'll be unlikely to play them? Yeah, there was that one game that came out for the PS4 called Heroes of Tsushima or something like that. I forget the name of it, but I saw a lot of gameplay footage of the game, and the Shadows of Tsushima, I think is what it was called. And it looked really interesting. It looked like a game that I would enjoy playing on the program, but sadly. Jessica Sharp just got the Silver Derby with the gold star as a member. Thank you very much, Jessica. Derby looks great on you. And Hector the Chill Guy says, I recently watched V for Vendetta, and I still don't understand why people think it's boring. I love the film. It made me realize that you got to suffer a little to live a better life. Well, I don't know if I would put it that way. I would say most of us need to sacrifice a little to earn a better life. Oftentimes people suffer for meaningless reasons, either because cruelty was inflicted upon them or because they made poor life choices. None of that. It's interesting because I actually read an article about this, how many people are convinced that if they suffer, they're somehow earning positive world karma, that people who are in the midst of suffering or are having a hard time somehow feel like this suffering is cleansing them and making them better, or making it so that they deserve something, right? And so people think of suffering as just part of what they need to get through to get what they are owed. And the article was saying that that's often not the case. Most people who end up suffering don't see a positive reward at the end of that. It's not like, okay, suffer equals great reward. It's more like suffering equals just more suffering, which is a bit of a bummer. Now, sacrifice, I do think many people will choose to sacrifice things, whether it's time, time in their youth, time spent at home with their families, time invested in work instead of something else they're interested in, to achieve something else that they want later on. Trooper says, good to see you, man. Been a long time. About 2 years. Well, Trooper, you made it back, and I'm grateful to have you back. J. King says, hello, Ox. I, too, am a fan of Frank Sinatra. By far my favorite artist. Here is a joke I just came up with. What would you call a children's book about Captain Kirk? The Shat in the Hat. And that's shat is in short for Shatner, not the past tense of a vulgar term for defecation. The Shat in the Hat. The Shatner in a very, very clever J. King. Very clever indeed. No Name says, I heard this terrifying story over Halloween this year. Pineapple pizza. Well, the Ghost of Tsushima. That's right. Thank you, Hector, the chill guy. Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, pineapple pizza is terrifying. I wonder how many people dressed up as pineapple pizza for Halloween. AK just got a silver star on his derby. Looking good on you, and it's good to see you, Buff Canucks. Another gold derby in the chat. Rhymy says, thanks for being here with us, Ox. I have a new appreciation for cigars and other things. Yes, I also just like the wax on a cotton jacket video. Oh, that's great. I haven't checked it out since I talked about it on the broadcast, but I'm sure it has a lot of new comments now. Jake on Facebook says, I'm usually a Cuban fan myself, but this month has depleted my supply of Cubans. It's difficult to get Cubans here in the good old US of A. I have had Cubans before when traveling abroad, but domestically, I've found, honestly, Cubans used to be the best cigars, but lately, after the embargo, over the past 50, 60, 70 years, Nicaraguan, Dominican Republic, Ecuadorian cigars, they've been ramping up their game. And many of these cigars are grown with Cuban seed tobacco, grown in a different soil, albeit, but using Cuban seed tobacco. So you can get a really good cigar. If you take a look at some of the top 10 cigars ranked by Cigar Aficionado, over the past several decades, Cubans, they still rank, but they don't take the top 10, like the whole top 10 slots. You'll often find a number 1 to number 3 dominated by cigars made elsewhere. Alexandra with a tip. Thank you very much, Alexandra. And Miwi says, I've been a member for 9 months and 5 days and will continue to be a member for the foreseeable future, Ox. Thank you, Miwi. And, congratulations on being a member for so long. And thank you so much. And the derbies will come. The derbies will come. Wade says, how long till I get a golden derby? I don't know. I think it's 2 years. I think the golden derby is the 2-year reward. I forget. I'd have to look it up. If you take a look at my membership perks list on YouTube, I think it has a breakdown of when you get the different derbies. Jessica says, I just wanted to say hi to you, Ox, and all of my mighty mods. Also, can't forget every lady and gent in chat tonight. Can't wait for Visage tonight. Well, howdy back at you, Jessica. So glad you made it. And I, too, am looking forward to Visage. Jake says, I met a guy in Florida at a crafts show and a yard sale who sold and rolled his own product. Oh. Well, I hope they're... I'm sad that you depleted your stock there, and I hope they were delicious. There's really nothing like a good hand-rolled cigar. I'm juggling both Scotch and Diet Coke today. Just because the cigar is a bit bitter today, if I'm perfectly honest. I think it's because I let it sit out a little bit and dry out. So it's a bit bitter today, but I'm one of those guys who just can't waste anything. I absolutely hate waste. So even if I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I could, I'm going to force myself to enjoy it because doggone it, I paid money for it. I'm going to enjoy it. Dang it. Zane says, hi, Ox. Hi, chat. Can't stay, but wish you all the best. No worries, my friend. Thanks for stopping by to say hi. Wish you the best as well. Hope to see you again very soon. Ooh, yeah, that's got tongue bite right there. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to embrace that tongue bite. The first one was good. The last two kind of flaked out on me. Yeah, that one was good. Alexandra says, love your work on Fallout. Thanks a lot. Take a good cigar with that money. Thank you very much, Alexandra. I will. Odin says, hey, Ox, I'm always here, but never talk in chat that much. Anyways, can't afford to be a member right now, but here's $5. No worries, my friend. I know we're all at different spaces in our lives, and thank you very much, Odin, for your generosity. I appreciate it. Don't burn off the mustache this time, says Weird Beard. I'll do my best. I kind of singed it last week, didn't I? Okay, I got to get a new cigar. That one's got just too much tongue bite even for me. Thankfully, I restocked not long ago, so quite a fine selection in my humidor. Brian says, anyone managed to get an Xbox Series X/S or PS5? Well, I'll leave that one open in the chat for you guys to answer. Me, no. I'm not a big console guy, as you all know by now. I don't even own a console anymore. But, yeah. I mean, I used to be when I was a kid. I enjoyed it. Ryan Miles says, what kind of scotch are you drinking? Today, we're drinking some Glenfiddich, 12 years old, single malt Scotch whiskey. One of my go-to scotches. No Name says, I respect how you can do scotch, not on the rocks. I have to have ice with mine. Well, I do that mainly because I just realized I fixed my ice machine. Holy cow. Thank you for the comment. I usually have ice with my scotch. At least historically I did. because I like a little bit of Scotch. You know, people who are real, you've got the people who are really, snobby about certain things. They'll say, oh, you shouldn't put ice in your Scotch. It dilutes it. But no, what they don't realize is that Scotch is designed to have a little bit of water in it. Scotch and water is what they would typically have. But it's the chemical act of ice melting in Scotch that helps release a lot of the aroma and the flavor of the Scotch. So I like Scotch straight up like this. And I also really like Scotch with some ice. Because it's just much more flavorful and it's easier on the palate. But I haven't been having ice in my Scotch for, well on 2 years now. Maybe even 3 years now. Ever since I moved into this house, because my ice machine was broken. But I recently got it fixed. My ice machine is now fixed. But because I'm in such a habit and because I'm a creature of habit, I forgot to actually put ice in my Scotch. Well, remind me next time. I'll put some ice in my Scotch. Jeff Lamphere says, did you hear what happened to Washington? He was drawn and quartered. Did you hear what happened to Lincoln? He was coppered and pennied. That one doesn't really work, does it? Wandering Paladin says, hey, Ox, at work showing my boss Alien Isolation Day at the 2 hour and 52 minute mark. Oh, I don't even know what that is, but I'm sure it's probably a moment where I'm squealing in my seat. That was a terrifying game. Alien Isolation was so well done. AK says, here's some money. Also, wish me luck on my CDL test next week. 10-speed gear shifter on the big rig doesn't scare me. I'm not crying, you're crying. Good luck, my friend. You're gonna need it, but you know what? I have faith in you, AK. If anyone can do it, it's you. J. King says, why can't you email a photo to a Jedi? Attachments are forbidden. I'm not even a big Star Wars fan, and even I get that. It's like emotional attachments, right? A Jedi can't have emotional attachments. They're forbidden. Gosh, the whole Jedi religion is weird. Don't you just you look back on it and you think it's just really weird to be a Jedi? I mean, not that I'm sympathizing with the dark side. I'm not, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be a Jedi. Then again, maybe I don't know enough about it. I just don't think a brown robe would suit me. The beard, sure. But the little braid tassel on the side of my head, no, man. The long flowing hair, I really don't think so. Couple that with the tan or brown robe, not my style. Mr. Master Chief says, Ox, just to let you know what, no, I need to be careful using this super chat because last month my credit card got temporarily blocked by the bank management. I sure hope not for like lack of funds or anything like that. Was it just because you were sending way too many super chats to me? Well, I appreciate it. You're extremely kind, but don't put yourself in any financial duress. And that goes to everybody. You know, I will take your super chats. I will appreciate them, but don't get in any financial trouble just because you want to chat with me. All right. Just saying. Lenny Ratty says, my son Aiden says, hi, Oxhorn. Hi there, Aiden. Good to have you on the program. And to your father, Lenny. Good to have both of you here. The man from Vault 69 says, the final 4th chapter of Visage requires collecting key items, which are only available after completing the previous chapters. Sorry, no shortcuts. Yeah, I know. But that's why I'm titling this episode Rakan's Story, not the 4th chapter. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through Rakan's story, but we've got 3 hours to kind of knock out that story. And if we have any time left over, then we can spend that going through Lucy and Dorothy's stories again to try and get those done quickly to set us up for next week so that we can do the 4th chapter if we want to. It may be at the end of Rakan's story we're done with Visage and we just want to move back to Resident Evil 2. We'll see. Hector the Chill Guy says, sorry, Ox, can't stay tonight. Just wanted to show some appreciation to my favorite YouTuber due to recent work changes. Good night, everyone. Good night, Hector the Chill Guy. Sorry that you've got a work conflict, but your priorities are straight. Get that work taken care of. Do what you gotta do. Jake on Facebook says, what's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? Everyone can roast beef, but nobody can pea soup. Oh, well, I mean, unless you're really, really sick. There have been how many billions of people on planet Earth throughout Earth's, lifespan? I'm sure at least one of them has peed soup and probably died after that, but I'm sure it's happened. I mean, technically, we're all peeing soup if we're eating soup. It has to go somewhere. Not to get graphic, but there's only 2 ways it can go. Well, technically 3, but we won't count the third. This show is taking a graphic turn. Don Creep says, some Scotch whiskey companies have asserted that the term on the rocks comes from the Scottish tradition of chilling their drinks with rocks cooled in a river. That may or may not be true. I'm not going to come down one way or another. But what is definitely true is that using super chilled rocks to chill your Scotch is inefficient and doesn't really enhance the flavor. It will make them a little colder. And this is coming from a guy who used to have whiskey stones that I kept in my freezer for just such an occasion. But even if you keep those rocks at sub-zero temperatures and you plump them in your Scotch, it kind of chills the Scotch a little bit, but not a lot. And the reason for that is because what actually chills Scotch and makes it cold is the chemical reaction of ice melting in Scotch. That reduces the temperature of the Scotch, making the Scotch nice and chill, and also opening up some of the botanical flavors that come in the Scotch. So maybe on the rocks comes from the Scottish tradition of chilling their drinks on rocks cooled in a river. But today, the most efficient way and best way to drink Scotch on the rocks is to drink Scotch with ice. Wandering Paladin says, sorry, day 2. It's the first time the alien killed you. Oh, really? I got through all of day 1 without dying to the alien? Holy cow. Jake Benz says, we've gone down a rocky road. Let's not mix ice cream into this because I like ice cream and I like Rocky Road ice cream. I don't want to be thinking about Rocky Road ice cream in the same sentence where I'm discussing the effects of peeing soup. So we'll just separate those two concepts for a bit. Myth Render says Ox play Until Dawn. All right, I'll add it to the list. Adding it to the list. John Dude says water changes state. It's not a chemical reaction. Plopping this before some angry person rages about it. Oh, it's going to happen in the comments, I assure you. I mean, I don't know enough about physics or science to be able to say what that is, but the state change, we'll say that the change of the state of matter from solid to liquid is what causes the reduction of temperature in Scotch. There. Is that more scientifically accurate? Pyron Maxius says, thank you for your great videos and streams. Was recently in Olympic National Park and Seattle for my significant other's birthday for backcountry hikes. Got an Ardbeg Uigedail, though tough to pronounce, easy to drink. I have had Ardbeg before. It's a good Scotch. And congratulations on your significant other's birthday. Esteban says, are you going to play Cyberpunk 2077? I am indeed. I have been waiting for it just as long as everyone else, and I am eagerly frothing at the bit to play the game. The moment it's available, I will be live streaming it here on the program with all other games on pause while we focus on Cyberpunk. J. King says, what happens when your computer accepts too many cookies? It has to take a data dump. Oh, that's a good one. Because when people eat too many cookies, they also have to take a dump. This is becoming an episode on waste management. Thanks, everybody. Mr. Master Chief says, tried the Dead Space trilogy. They've got a lot for you to read. A lot for you to read? Yeah, I've had Dead Space recommended quite often, and I am interested, genuinely interested in this series, but I cannot get it to work on my computer, at least not the first one, and I haven't tried the others, but I couldn't get the first one to work. Maybe I'll try again in the future. Red Saint Morph says, besides the settlement quests in 4, what are your least favorite quests to do in the Fallout games? Sorry if I asked before, Ox. Always watching, Morph. Radiant quests, just in general, are my least favorite quests to do. The settlement quests, of course. And then in Fallout 76, the grinding quests, which are all of the gold bullion and reputation quests. Not my favorite. Events are okay in 76, depending on the event. There are many events in Fallout 76 that are just repetitious and frustrating. But not all of them. All right, dang it, the light is out. Charles on Facebook says, what did Caesar say about salt upon wounds? He's too salty for the Legion. Ah, another homemade one. Ooh, he's got another. What do you call a robot on a tricycle? A sentry bot. I love homemade jokes. Thank you very much, Charles. Topical, too. Serial Boar says, hey, Ox, will you get the Gauss pistol or the Secret Service armor for your suites? He's talking about my gunslinger character. Definitely the Gauss pistol. I don't really want to do any more bullion grinding, so I probably won't get a lot of mods for it, and I probably won't be getting much armor. But definitely the pistol. Sean Fernando says, anyone want to see my junk? It's a reference to my last Witcher 3 stream where I was trying to sell all of my inventory junk to vendors in Novigrad, and no one was interested. It was a bummer. Adra says, if H2O is on the inside of a fire hydrant, what's on the outside? K9P. What is it about all of these urination and defecation jokes today? Thank you, Adras. It made me chuckle, I gotta say. Jocelyn Ryan says, here's to hoping Ox's lighter in Visage is nothing like his in real life lighter issues. Yeah, my lighters tend to go out all the time. Hopefully my lighters in Visage will last for a good long while. Douglas Delegard says, what's a skeleton's favorite food? Spare ribs. Oh, you're making me hungry for some spare ribs with some barbecue sauce. And some cornbread with honey on it. Jake Ben says, it's all my fault, Oxlol. What, all of the waste management jokes? Yep, you started it, Jake. Tony J says, Ox, you think it feasible the Enclave would return in force in maybe like Fallout 5 after getting defeated on the West Coast in Fallout 2 and on the East Coast in Fallout 3? I don't think it's feasible at all. I mean, the only way is if they just pull another group of Enclave forces out of their hat. Now, they did a really good job of explaining why the Fallout 3 Enclave forces exist. Because by the end of Fallout 2, Arroyo, or not Arroyo, not Arroyo, it was Arcade Gannon was from the Navarro. Navarro still existed. The canonical ending of Fallout 2 is that the Chosen One did not destroy Navarro. So at the end of Fallout 2, the Enclave is not gone. The oil rig is gone. Their management structure is gone, but the Enclave is still there. That allowed Bethesda to find a way to bring the Enclave to the West Coast for Fallout 3. But the definitive ending of Fallout 3 is so definitive that there's really nothing you can do to allow for the Enclave to ever really exist as a faction again, unless you just do something like, oh, and, you know, in the Rocky Mountains, there's a secret Enclave bunker where they've had a society for 200 years, and President Eden's final act before dying was sending out a signal transferring ownership and authority of the Enclave to some guy there. Okay, sure. You could always have something like that. But in terms of maintaining a connection to the Enclave as we knew them during Fallout 2, it's pretty much done. Like, there's Eden's gone. Augustine's gone. What was his name? Augustine Chase. They're all gone, right? It's pretty much it. Kim Nixon says, finally off work and happy to see ya. Happy to see you too, Kim. Milosh says, good morning / evening, Ox. Hope you and your family are doing well. Hugs for you, your family, and all of the friends watching. Thank you, Milosh. Hugs back at you. Always great to see your positive, cheery face on the program today. Rob Colley says, would you rotate your windscreen in your mic counterclockwise? That burn spot has been bothering me ever since it happened. Oh, you don't like the burn spot? Right, there's a big old burn spot there. All right, here. Wait, there's one there, too. There's one there. I mean, there's burn spots all over. Here, let me tip it like this. There. I mean, you could barely see that one. There, I think that's okay. No burn spots on the mic. That's for you, Rob. Jake Ben says, at least it's not the whale killing jokes from a while back. Yeah, I remember that. A couple of people were interested in killing whales in the chat. Whatever floats their boat. Deuteronomy says, Colonel Autumn. Yes, I meant Colonel Autumn. Did I say Augustine Chase? Augustine Chase was the pre-war general. Not, okay, I got the two mixed up. Yes, I meant Colonel Augustus Autumn. It was Colonel Augustus Autumn, right? That's why I got it confused with Augustine Chase. Miwi says Augustus Autumn is what you meant in Fallout 3. Also, shout out to all of the mods and Tilly in chat. You're right, Miwi. Thank you. And shout out to the mods in chat. Michael Yang says, would you like to see more real-life conventional weapons in future Fallout games or made-up ones? What would have more interesting lore? I'd like to see made-up ones. I never like it when real-world weapons appear in the Fallout universe. I like the idea of gun lore diverging pretty early in the Fallout timeline. It allows for more creativity. Of course, I always prefer it if the guns that are invented are based on real weapons, but I like to see a distinction between the Fallout universe and our own. Mr. Master Chief says, who will miss Drill Sergeant Dornan? Oh, I think there were quite a few of his privates who went on to miss him, including Cannibal Johnson. Tilly says, MeWe and Tilly hugs for Oxhorn chat. Thank you, MeWe, and thank you, Tilly. Jake Bands on Facebook says, that was a dark day for the chat and probably demonetization as well. Thankfully, I don't think I got demonetized from people talking about killing whales in my chat. It ended up being okay. Gail Kidder says, hey, Oxhorn, what will be your next game and what grade games do you recommend? I never used a very system and I'm only allowed one brother game. Well, Gail, if I understand your question, I primarily play games that are rated M for mature. So that means most of the games I play, kids are, well, theoretically are not allowed to play. I certainly don't let my kids play any of the games I play or watch me play them or watch any of my videos. But in terms of what my next game will be, I think it's pretty much going to be Cyberpunk 2077. We've got our schedule filled up with games that are going to carry us all the way there. Wasteland 3, Horizon Zero Dawn, Disco Elysium, Witcher 3, huge role-playing games in rich worlds filled with lore. We're going to be in them for quite a while until Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. James Dayton says, do you think you might like Cyberpunk better than Fallout? I don't know. I can say that I like the style of Fallout better. What's it called? Atom Punk is what it's called. The style of the Fallout universe is Atom Punk. A cyberpunk style is just its own unique science fiction genre, really. I mean, the game may be called Cyberpunk, but there have been many different games that were cyberpunk aesthetic games that have come out before Cyberpunk 2077. And the aesthetic of the cyberpunk universe is interesting to me, but not quite as interesting to me as an atom punk universe, a retro-futuristic universe. Now, they're all branches of retrofuturism. Even cyberpunk is one offshoot of retrofuturism, as is atom punk. But I like something that's a bit more retro, not like 80s aesthetic with lots of neon pink and purple. That's cool. I like it, but I think I'm much more interested in something that's kind of rooted in a faux Vietnam War era technology and mode of communication. That I think is pretty interesting to me. Jay King says, this has to be my last post for the day, sadly. Doing security is always a little unknown, so here are two jokes in one. Why did the zombie become a hypnotist? It preferred to have their brains washed. Oh, it preferred... sorry, my screensaver turned on just as I was getting to the punchline. Why did the zombie become a hypnotist? It preferred to have their brains washed before consumption, I'm presuming. And then, what do you call a spider with mad dance skills? Dabby Longlegs. Just a dab will do ya. No Name says, we still need that Minesweeper stream. Now that would be a lot of fun. Esteban Garcia says, like Blade Runner. Yeah, Blade Runner is another example of a cyberpunk universe, right? Robin says, hi, bestie. I'm in the hospital with a sick baby. He's doing okay, but prayers are welcome, though I'm not going to stay to watch, but I had to keep my 12-week streak going on Facebook. Love you bunches. Robin, thank you so much. I'm so sorry to hear that you're in the hospital with a sick baby. As a father who has had sick babies before, I know that that's just nerve-wracking and just an awful experience. I'm glad you're taking care of your little one, and I hope for a quick recovery. Thanks for stopping by to say hi. Jake Benz says, one day there will be a game that'll be the Brutus to our Julius. Well, why would we want a Brutus to our Julius? Brutus betrayed Julius. Et tu, Brute? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want a game that was filled with betrayal. I guess I don't understand, Jake. All right, 3 more minutes, everybody. Seven Carrera says, steampunk also, Ox. Yeah, steampunk is part of retrofuturism. Diesel punk is part of retrofuturism. And I only realized the distinction between steampunk and diesel punk recently. What's that movie? Well, what's a good example? Sky Captain of the World of Tomorrow, I believe, is a diesel punk movie. The Rocketeer, do you ever remember The Rocketeer? I think that also is a diesel punk movie. Very different from a steampunk universe, right? I think diesel punk, and there are guys that'll explain this better than me, but diesel punk is envisioning a universe where technology never advanced beyond hardcore use of fossil fuels with a Art Deco aesthetic, right? Hardcore fossil fuel usage, Art Deco. Steampunk is never advanced beyond steam technology. So instead of using fossil fuels, it uses steam as the primary basis of its technology, and it's got more of like a Victorian setting. Like their aesthetic is more Victorian instead of retro or I just said it. I keep on wanting to say Disco Elysium, but it's not. It's Art Deco. Art Deco. Yeah, I'm really interested in all the different types of retrofuturism. I would love to play more games that explore all of them. So that's one of the reasons why I'm really interested in Cyberpunk. Gail Kidder says, what VR games would you recommend? I never used one, but I'm getting one, and will there be a Fallout 5? There will be a Fallout 5 someday, I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. In terms of VR games, I know Half-Life Alyx. It's probably one of the best VR shooter games I've ever played. I had lots of technical issues playing it on my computer, as the chat will testify. That may have something to do with the fact that I built my computer, so it might be my fault. I haven't seen many people having the same experiences I had with Half-Life Alyx, but when I was able to get the game to work, it was an amazing game. Great, great, great game. Mr. Truth says, don't forget the blinds and the lights, Ox. You got it, Mr. Truth. Got about 1 minute, then we'll dive into the game. Jake Benz says, Bethesda at the start of 76's production, for example. Oh, the Brutus to our Julius? Maybe. Jake Ben says, my prediction for Fallout 5 is probably around Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know. Part of me thinks that's wishful thinking. I think it's going to be long after Elder Scrolls 6. If I'm perfectly honest, I think we're probably going to have to wait a decade at least. I mean, I realize it's already been half a decade since Fallout 4. But I think we're going to have to wait a long time for the next installment of Fallout. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. But thankfully, we've got Fallout 76 and the upcoming TV show to look forward to. Milosh says, steampunk equals Victorian, diesel punk equals around World War II. Right. And then Atom Punk is around Cold War. It's got a Cold War aesthetic, which kind of merges into the culture of post-World War II. Oh, I just dropped some ash. All right, it's time. Let's get the lights. Jake Ben says, hopefully that won't make us wait until 2077. We can hope not. All right, how's that look? Oh, you can't even see it. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, let's get Visage up. I did test it on my machine before the broadcast, so I know it works. Oh. There we go. Let's move that over there. Jessica Sharp says, is Bioshock steampunk or diesel punk, Ox? It's kind of a mix of both. It uses some steam technology, some fossil fuel technology. It's got Victorian elements. It's got World War II era elements, like with all the subs and all of that. So, I don't know. I think it would lean... I think it leans steampunk with a diesel punk flair. That's what I would think. Rob Colley says, man, every time there's a baby in one of the horror games, I have to go hug my son for 10 minutes. Also, I've always felt the Fallout aesthetic was a mix of Art Deco and Googie styles. Big fan of Googie. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Googie in terms of the pre-war advertisements and some of the architecture. Valley Galleria, for example, is a wonderful example of Googie architecture. And many of the advertisements in Valley Galleria are Googie as well. But I think overall, due to the nuclear apocalypse theme and some of the technology, almost all of which is based on nuclear fuel. I mean, the cars are nuclear powered, for crying out loud. There's nuclear material in clocks. I think we can safely say that Fallout is clearly in the atom punk part of retrofuturism. Error 404 says, have you ever thought about selling snapback hats? I'm not familiar with the snapback hat. I'll have to check it out after the program, see exactly what it is. Ghost Boner says, Radium Punk, a 1910s between steam and diesel, is criminally rare. I think there's only maybe one French comic that has utilized it. Radium Punk with a 1910s aesthetic between steam and diesel? Well, Ghost Boner, that sounds really interesting. I'd love to learn more about Radium Punk. Mr. Master Chief says, one more question for you, Ox. What kind of fictional money do you like? For example, mine was Qubits from Battlestar Galactica, Latinum from Star Trek, and Galactic Standard credits from Star Wars. I like Latinum, and I'm probably really biased because I like Star Trek. If I had to choose between those three, I'd go with Star Trek. But I also like the way that the money looks. Like when I see Quark sitting on Deep Space Nine in his little bar counting all of his little Latinum, it looks really cool. They're just little slivers of metal that he stacks. I like Latinum. Alien says, I'm loving your playthrough of Disco Elysium. I'm hoping everyone is doing well. Thank you very much. By the way, I forgot to say earlier, I'm going to have to either cancel or postpone my Disco Elysium stream on Monday due to a conflicting schedule. But of course, I'm going to continue with it after that. Jake Ben says, what do you call somebody who writes on subs? A subscribe. Well, I hope all of you will write on scrubs today on my channel. Vincent says, hey Ox, looking forward to the stream. In regards to the music you play for your Q&A, is it available to download? Love the jams. Thanks. It's not. It's actually a private recording. The music I play during Scotch and Smoke Rings is a practice session from a family band. My family had a Dixieland band called the Dixie River Rats. And it was that's just a recording of one of their jam sessions, I guess. All right. Spooky. All right, so I didn't want to repeat the intro, so I played a little bit right up until we start Rakan. Is that his name? Rakan's story. So we'll pick up here and go from there. Okay. So I got the note on the garage door. That's related to, I think it's Dorothy's quest. And this is all I have in my inventory at the moment. Now to start Rakan's story, we got to pick up this cane. Are you ready? This is brand new content, never before done. Here, let me move my my camera. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. That's the kind of game this is going to be. I should say never before done on my program before. I'm sure other people have streamed it. Varaxa says, wait, haven't you played this already? Yes, this is an early release game. There are 4 chapters total. Only 2 chapters have been available for the past 2 years. The final 2 chapters were just recently published this last week. All right, let's go. Taking this item will begin a chapter. You will not be able to begin a different chapter until you have completed this one. Pick up the item. Yes. The all-seeing eyes. Okay. Aren't I supposed to be able to turn that? All right, stand in the light, stand in the light. Okay, now we explored this place a lot. Oh, what's this? You found a key tagged basement. Okay, we found the basement key. See, I don't know what else is new here. Ooh, did everything just go black and white? Oh, what was that? Ah, things are going black and white as we go over there. What's all that about? Oh, I hope you're ready to get scared, everybody, because that's the way this game works. They just sort of lull you into a false sense of security, and then... What? Why is it black and white over here? Right, because this is something I would do in a spooky house. Oh, great. Is the entire game black and white from here on out? Oh, it's the same room, but very different. Look, all the furniture's gone. It's like we're in a different time. Look at the TV. Completely different TV placement. Oh, great. Now we've got black and white and noise. door's locked. Okay. Oh, the lights are off in there. Great. Why can't I walk in? Ah! Alright, so this is set in the 50s? Now what's interesting is that the contents of this closet haven't changed at all. This closet looks exactly like it did in present day. Continuity error. Ooh, this door looks like it's seen better days. What was he reading? Blast Downtown Oregon. New. So does this game take place in Oregon, in the Pacific Northwest? That's my neck of the woods. New Asian restaurant makes a blast in downtown Oregon. Okay. Well, I guess it is the 1950s. A new Asian restaurant would make the news.
What the hell is wrong with this radio?
I can't move forward.
What? What the fuck is this? Oh, it better not be what I think it is! Bastards. What is this? Who the fuck are you?
What did he find in the radio? What's in there? He wasn't eating anything. His bowl is empty. Maybe he just finished. A wiretap? Was he wiretapped? See, I don't know if I'm supposed to explore every nook and cranny or not. I mean, much of this kitchen area we explored in the Dorothy and Lucy chapter, particularly in the Dorothy chapter. I guess we just keep going. Oh, I wonder if someone's going to just magically appear in that chair.
Slimy little fucks. How did they come here and put all these things? I need to find every last one of them. Okay, where would I put them? Is this? There you are, little piece of crap. You think you can get me that easily, huh? Nice try, you fucks! What the fuck do you want, huh? I'm right here! Those little fucks. You think you can find one of me?
Ah! Okay, so somebody's bugging him. What I don't understand is he gets rid of a bug and smashes it and then keeps talking to the air as if he's still being bugged. But then again, maybe he is and he doesn't realize. Or maybe he is and he's just talking because he knows it. Do we go upstairs or down the hallway? I mean, none of these lights work. Oh, we've got an invisible wall there. Okay. We go around here. To the basement. That's why we got the basement key. Well, at least we don't have to worry about supernatural events, right? Well, I mean, I guess we shouldn't say supernatural events, but lights turning on and off. What happened to the key that we got? I got the garage room key. Oh, but that's before I was teleported to the past. Right.
Don't you fucking move, I swear to God! Stop right there!
I stopped!
What? Ah! Please! Stop! No! Please! Leave me alone!
Are we in the present? I think we're in the present. Oh. Oh, where's my scotch? There it is. Hey. Well, we have the garage key. Oh, and maybe I was... No, I recognize that label. Yeah, continuity error. Oh, this is blocked off now. Oh, they blocked it off. So we gotta go to the garage. Wait, I wonder if there's anything upstairs we can get. Maybe I can get some pills or candles. How many? I've got 1 candle, 1 light bulb, 1 pills. There's usually pills over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just in case I need it. And then a lighter. There we go. Okay, lighter, light bulb, candle, and pills. More pills. I'll just take those with me just in case. Brad says, great, the ghost of J. Edgar Hoover's gonna come after us now. Hopefully not. And the no-name says, I miss creepy grandma. Dolores, yeah, she was great. Ooh. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's very new. Whoa, that's new. Okay. Is that an eyeball? What? The eye stuck to it seems to be alive. Oh, that's new. It's moving! It's looking at me! Ah! Oh, God. Oh, I need to get a key. The daughter's room. Is anything? Hold on. Get in the light. Get in the light. Get in the light. Get in the light. Oh, that's new. Oh, jeez. No. What the heck was that, man? That was new. That was not in the game. It's the wheelchair. sat in a wheelchair. Why would you do it again?
Dr. Smith? Dr. Smith?
Yes, sorry, I'm with you.
I have the information you requested concerning the patient that came in tonight. He claims that someone broke into his house and tried to strangle him, and that he used his firearm in an attempt to defend himself. What's weird is that there's nothing in the police report that indicates any break-in. There are some minor bruises on his body, but they all seem self-inflicted. The police also interrogated the neighbor who called the police. She claims to have seen him tossing books from his bookshelves frantically, seemingly searching for something.
Uh-oh.
And what was he searching for?
It's hard to tell. He refuses to answer most of our questions, claiming we already know the answers. He believes we're partly responsible for what happened. It's not really surprising. I took a look at his medical background, and he's had really bad cases of...
Scopophobia.
Exactly.
Thanks, Tim. I'll go and see him right away.
Of course. He'll be in the transit wing, room 323 until further notice. He seems agitated, so be careful.
Thanks, Tim. Duly noted.
323! Oh, brand new location. Awesome. We're out of the house. Vincent Balia says, I guess you could say the door was a bit of an eyesore. Oh, Vincent. Oh. Nice one, Vince. Ah! Dude. Jeez. Yuck. He was sitting in that. Gross. Alien Face says, last time I watched you play this, my wife almost had a baby then. Good thing she's not pregnant anymore. Well, we wouldn't want to induce any labors tonight, that's for sure. Did you just hear a door open? Oh. What's scopophobia? Is that fear of being listened to or something? Fear of being spied on? That's just a guess. There's the wheelchair. Well, we're already in the vision, so we can't interact with that. Can I open these? I can't open these. I'm back in the 1950s when I can't interact with anything. Okay. So, we're basically learning the story of some guy who thought he was being spied on, who thought he was being watched, then saw some sort of alien ghost, and then wound up here. Is that... Oh, they always put creepy paintings in. 307. Well, we'll explore them all. I know this is the wrong one, but... Oh, it's so dark. Do we go in? Douglas is finally home. Yay, now I get to watch with all of you. I'm so glad you're here, Douglas. You came at a scary time. No Name says, fear of being seen or stared at by others. It's so dark. Is that me? Oh, that's me. I picked up a chair. Okay, how do I drop it? I shouldn't be in here. It's the wrong room. Oh, let's get out. It's too dark.
Call to employees. Code white in room 323. Code white in room 323.
I can't go in that one. See, I'm surprised they let me go in it, though. Is there a secret in that room that I need to find? Okay. Storage. That's locked. Meeting room 3F. That's locked. .308. Oh, I can go in. Yay, I can actually see. But maybe I won't be rewarded for exploring all of these side rooms, because so far, I'm not getting anything. Josh Bunton says, Oxhorn, this is the nightmare Superstar has from Disco Elysium. Maybe we can interpret it like that. Mr. Master Chief says, I hate the PA system on this horror game. And then maybe says, scopophobia is the fear of being stared at. Ah, okay. All right, so that room just looped around. Am I going to have to run from something? Is that why? What elevator has a light flashing when it says weight limit exceeded? Oh. Oh, well, what's in there then? .302C. I can't explore any of the shelves or any of the drawers. Okay, I'm starting to think all of these side rooms are nothing. In which case, I should go to 323. Oh, that goes back into the loop. .303. .302. And there's the elevator. All right, 323. Psychiatric ward. Is that where we're going to find it? 323. Okay, we've got the key to 323.
Call to security. Code White. Emergency in room 323. Code White. Emergency in room 323.
Anyone know what code white means?
Don't you dare touch me,
Not
you
giving
fuck!
us much of a choice here, sir. Seize him and give him the sedative.
No! Get off me! Fuck off!
What? Ah. Okay. So there is a reason to explore the other rooms. We got to find the right tool. No Name says code white equals aggressive person. Oh. Well, that explains it. Okay, we got to find the right tool. So this is where we're trying to get to. We need to find a tool that lets us break down the brick wall. All those doors are jammed. What's this? It's a dead end. Is that glass? Oh, from the light above. Shattered. Okay. Well, room by room then. Oh, of course. What is that? I don't like it. What's the right tool? I bet you it's in that dark room. The first one we passed. Jessica says, "Are you wearing your brown pants, Ox?" Well, yeah, you know, I don't want anyone to see unusual stains on the wash. Staircase. Okay, all these doors are open. Let's see if the light is on. In that first room. No. Well, storage. No, can't get into storage. I'm thinking I need like a crowbar or something, right? Can't get into the meeting room. Try a chair? I mean, I could try a chair. But the game said the right tool. This is new. Who was crying? Okay, I found it. Patrick with the tip. Thank you, Patrick. Here we go. Okay. Well, what did we just break into? Ah! Meeting room 3F. Yes? Why the music? Why is the music? Why is... Yes, music? Why? Okay. 3F. I can do that. Music and the sound effects. Come on, stop. It's just a hallway. It's not that scary. Stop it with the scary music.
Where do you think you're going, arrogant fuck?
No!
I'll smash your face on the ground until you're one with it!
What? Okay, so I guess I just have to run now that I know that he's going to jump out and choke me to death. Patrick says, hey, Ox, can I get a shout out for Zuza, my wife, to buy me the Fallout 76 cat lamp you have? Thanks, Patrick. Come on, Zuza, get him the cat lamp. He deserves it. Joey says, hope you're having a good one, buddy of mine. I'm doing all right, Joey. Thank you very much. Run, Ox, run. That's what I'll do. Okay, what I'm looking for? Meeting room 3F.
Where do you think you're going, arrogant fuck?
can't see. Meeting room 3F. There it is. Oh, bloody handprints, of course. He ripped the handle off? I'm stuck in here. He ripped the handle off. Oh, God. No Name says, I'm scared. Get me a priest. Well, it's about time for that, I think. Douglas says, damn, got me. That's what this game does well. It gets you. Okay. Now to find a way out of here. Speak, priest. IT crowd. Okay. Oh, is that a chain? Oh, it's from one of those barricades. Okay. Exit, 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 exit. Exit, 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 exit. Oh, are we gonna have to run again? And are we gonna have to jump out a window? Oh. Bloody footprints. Transit Wing 2. Oh, yes. Yes! What? Well, at last we can go into that really dark room. That Cullen guy says, Ox, can I get a happy 5th anniversary to my wife Crystal and I? Absolutely. Happy 5th anniversary, my friends. Glad you're spending it with me today. Hope I don't scare you too much. Okay, the door behind us is locked. This door is jammed. This door is blocked. The TVs say that the exit is a window. We don't see a window. We do, however, find footprints in water. And the footprints go out this door. We can push it. But it's still jammed? Oh, I just had to push it a little more. Oh, great. The footprints disappear.
Smash the fuck out of your face!
That was the window, wasn't it? Wasn't that the window?
You ruined my life.
Jeez, man. Which window is it? What's that glowing? Exit, exit, exit. Exit, 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 exit. Exit, exit. No, I can't. Exit, exit, exit. Oh. Can we go around? I don't want to run because then he could hear me. Is this the kind of game where they can hear you run? Or can I run? Don't run, he hears. Okay. Is it just my imagination or can I hear footsteps? Go to the room you have the key for, Ox. Yeah, you're right. What's this again? Transit Wing 2? Meeting room. Meeting room. Transit wing. What? Is this the one I came out of? Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, it is. Transit wing, transit wing. What the heck is a transit wing? I'm not seeing any labels for a transit wing. Double doors in the lobby, says C.O. Jones. Oh. Is that the transit wing? Okay. Well, I don't want to run, because he'll hear me. Elevator. Staircase. Nurse's station. Does this go to transit wing? So it's locked. Oh my gosh, this whole time. I'm just an idiot. Didn't we just see him jump out, though? Oh, the house is completely transformed again. Ah! Oh no! More eyeball doors. Light bright, light bright. God, that's so disgusting. Okay, so we got to find the right picture. Dang it! Okay, let's try that again. Mr. Master Chief says, singing while walking slowly. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who do you call? Ghostbusters would be it. Okay, we found one eyeball in the cooler room. Let me guess, the eyeball paintings don't spawn right now until we see the door. Yep, no eyeball paintings until we see the door. Okay. So we know one's in there. It's not going anywhere. Come on, man. Eyeball paintings everywhere, but where's the right one? Oh, there it is. No, it's not. We're just back here. Oh, God. Where's the right eyeball painting? Is that upstairs? That's where we came from. Well, let's get one. Ox, you should really keep an eye out for him, says Vincent. Thank you. Ah! What are you supposed to do? Come on! All right, don't get cornered in that room because there's no escape. Mr. Truth says your pepperoni pineapple pizza will arrive in 30. Thanks. Nothing more horrible than what we've just been through than pepperoni pineapple pizza. Maybe it's upstairs. Upstairs is blocked. God. Where is it? There it is. Oh my God.
Patient name, Rakan Almatala.
God, come on, man. Oh, and we're back in the hospital. Oh, God. One second. Michael says, hey, Ox, hope all is well. Watching you live from hospital while visiting Zach after his operation, and it didn't go so good. His nose is a lot bigger and very swollen. His mom is still watching over him after the attack, and he is feeling down, but says your videos make him happy. Keep up the good work and much love. Cheers. Well, thank you, Michael, and quick recovery to Zach, and I hope you guys are feeling better very soon. I'm back in here with the black splotch on there. Yuck. Well, great. Now what? This room is now blocked in. Oh, hey, God. This room is now blocked in. Meeting room is now closed. What? Hey, there's actually snacks in the machine now. Ooh. Well, okay. My flashlight's gone. Nope, 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 I'm gonna have to, aren't I? They're gonna make me, aren't they? Everything's black and I don't have a flashlight. Dang it! I gotta squeeze through the naked guys in front of the elevator. Sorry, lost the chat. Hold on. There we go. Social distancing. Come on now. Okay, is the point to get past the mall without touching? Is that what I gotta do? Or do I just die if I get too close? Because there's like nothing. I mean, I can't explore this room because everything's black. That's locked. That's blocked. Oh. Hey. Are they gonna give me like a gun or something? Or do I take the stairs? Oh. I need to find a key to the stairs. Okay. Brian says, I bet they don't like being stared at. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, key to the stairs. All the other doors are blocked. This one, at least, is only locked. I don't have a flashlight anymore. I can't walk over there. Okay, key to the stairs. Where would I find a key to the stairs? Jammed. 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 Storage. Mr. Master Chief says, damn that darn Voldemort clone. Yeah, he killed me. Darn Voldemort clone. These are all locked. Locked and jammed. Key to the stairs. Key to the stairs. This is the room I appeared in. Would there be a key to the stairs here? Probably not. Alright, well, I remember passing a storage room. If there was going to be a key to the stairs, it would be in the storage room. Oh, that was weird. I wonder what room that was. If I could find a flashlight, then I could explore these side rooms. Where's the light from the room that I left? Oh, no. Oh, no. I was hoping for some light in a doorway to find my way back. You'd think it'd be sitting over here. Alright, maybe I really just got to squeeze by really quietly. And that's the room I spawn at. Okay, let's try squeezing by quietly. Nope. Nope, that wasn't it. Nope. Okay. Look at the door. Okay. Ranger station says, look at the door. I'll try that. That's the door. I need to go out and it's locked. It's the only door that's locked with a key. They didn't give me a doggone flashlight, so I can't explore. Like, I can't maneuver in this. Where am I supposed... And then this is an invisible wall. I can't go down there. It's got to be... No, not door, floor. Ranger said floor. Oh. It's got to be in some of the places where there's a little bit of light. I'm looking at the floor. I looked in the vending machines. I'm looking on these push carts. I looked in this room. Which is one of the few rooms with light. And there is a triage desk, like right here. You think maybe there'd be a key here? But no. And then this is where I started. No key over here. Kennock says, Oxhorn, try to pass the mob by staring directly at the floor. I think that's what Ranger Station was getting at. Oh, I mean, I tried that. I was staring almost directly at the floor. I mean, that can't be the answer. Squeezing past the mob like that. Can it? That can't be the answer. I've tried it twice. And the second time I was very careful. Backwards? I mean, we could do this all day. Backwards, sideways, looking down, looking up. I think that's just a scripted event where you get too close and the creatures swallow you. So it's the key. The only door that's locked is the stairway door. It's also one of the only doorways bathed in light, red light. So we've got to find a key that opens up the stairway door, but we don't have any way to explore for one because it's so freaking dark. Maybe. Hey guys, milk and cookies time. I got your tapioca. Is it lying in this wheelchair? Oh, I'm gonna throw this chair at him. Hey! Do I really have to explore one of the dark rooms without a flashlight? Or maybe that's it. Maybe I gotta find a flashlight first. Where did we find the flashlight last time? It was inside. Oh, we got another chair. Here's another chair. Here you go. Take it. You're blocked in. You can't get me. The flashlight was behind a wall this way. Right? But we can't get back here because there's an invisible wall. Brilliant. And this is where we found a key earlier. We can't explore it because it's so dark. I just keep picking up chairs because I can't see what I'm doing. Great, now I'm stuck. Oh, here's a waste paper basket. Eat it. Yeah. There you go. That's what I think of you. You're garbage. Oh. It's probably something painfully obvious, and I'm just such a dunderhead that I can't figure it out. I just either need to find a flashlight or a key. If I can find a flashlight, then I can find the key. If I can find the key, then I don't need the flashlight. Wait, what's that sitting on that desk? Can I get back there? There is an open door back there. Don't tell me it's something stupid like, it's hiding in one of the vents. Or you gotta look under one of the paintings. Or we gotta push something. Maybe we can push. Crouch? Oh. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're kidding me. Oh, for Pete's sake. It is because I'm a dunderhead. Oh. Jeez. I would have never figured that out. Oh! Oh, come on. They're laughing. Ah! Zombie. Oh, they stopped. Oh, jeez. God, where's my cigar? Okay. One puzzle down. And watch this guy just suddenly appear out of nowhere to kill me. Basement staircase. Atrium, cafeteria, outpatient patient clinic, and emergency exit. Okay, so a different key. Or maybe. Yep, it's a different key. Okay. There seems to be a malfunction with the weight sensor. We will investigate the problem ASAP. But for now on, employees will have to use the basement staircase to get to the basement. There is a spare key in the admission office if needed. Admission office. Do you hear whispering? I heard a little whispering. Medical records. Oh. Oh, God.
Follow-up of patient number 9 on request from Smith Walter. Patient name, Rakan Al-Mutala. Gender, male, age 28. After Rakan's first evaluation, it is safe to say that he'll be staying here for a while. I was able to get him to talk about his paranoia. The patient believes that the whole scenario has been organized by some evil corporation in order to brainwash him into subjugation. He believes his mental capacity and awareness prevented them from getting to him. Adding to the severity of his case, he is sometimes afflicted with hallucinations. He has described these hallucinations to me as an eyeless humanoid that keeps on watching him wherever he is. Due to his psychotic behavior and his difficulty differentiating reality from paranoiac fabrication, he has been transferred to the psychiatric wing. He also displays violent behavior towards the staff, is considered to be dangerous, should be sedated and under constant surveillance in the psychiatric ward.
So we don't need to worry about him here. He is in psychiatric. All right, so this was patient records, but we need to find administration to get the basement key. What's with all this black smudging at an entry point before we see footsteps? It's like splat. He appears and just walks out of a wall. Admissions office. Oh, don't like this. Basement staircase key. Watch, now we're gonna get chased. Run! Run away! Keep running! What? We're outside? Well, but we had the basement staircase key. Where do we go now? I had a plan. I knew what I was doing. What? Run away! No! No! Back up! Keep running! Oh no! Get away! Yeah! Screw you! Shark! Oh! Darkness. Oh, something's gonna jump out at me now. Oh, the light on the other side is gone. Oh. I need something to calm me down now. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, right in front of my face. I'm pressing left click. There we go. Oh, what is this? It's like a labyrinth. I can't hear over the noise. Okay, there's something in the washing machine I need. I can't get it until I override the wash cycle. I can't do it from there. I need to find a way to override the cycle from... where? Lots of electrical boxes and conduits, but... nothing I can interact with, except for that door. Well, it must be in here then. Control room. Oh, great. Okay, there was one room we... Oh! That's open now. Did we go in the pipes? Yep, we go through the pipes. Dirty McCormick says, consider streaming Fallout 76 again. Always enjoyed those. Yeah, I think when Steel Dawn comes out, I'll probably stream a bit of Fallout 76. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so this is where we came from. All these doors are jammed. Except that one. Here we go. Oh, this place feels like it would be really hot. Okay, so it powered off the washing machine upstairs. What? Okay. Well, I've been here before. Here we go. Oh, that was the other side of that door. And it's... You found an employee's magnetic card. Name Kyle Schaefer. Class janitor. Status full-time. Born 1970, or expires in 1978. So now suddenly this takes place in 1978. Okay, so I've got a janitor's pass. Now what to do with it? Guess we go upstairs. No. Well, then it's got to be in here. Somewhere. All right. Weight limit exceeded. So do I, like, drag the bodies out, or? Yep. Come on, Jeff. Run away! Run away! Okay, that's not very terrifying. It was the music. Oh, now he's gone. Get out of there. 3 more to go. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab you by the nuts. Just grab you by the head. Grab you by the foot. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, is it gonna... Looks like they're about to start dancing in a Lady Gaga video. Look at it. Ra, ra, ah, ah. Ma, ma, ma. Gaga, ooh la la. I was a lover and I was a bad romance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Caught in a flip. Ah! That's what I get for goofing around. I thought they were just going to stand there. I didn't expect one of them to be wandering the halls. Jeez. Ah. Okay, let's try this again. Take it seriously.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
What? Okay. Well, that weird one didn't come around the corner this time. Mr. Master Chief says singing "Oh My God" by Usher. Okay, I'm afraid to stand up. I'm afraid that if I stand up, one of these little naked, wrinkly, eyeless guys is going to come waddling towards me in a Lady Gaga dance video. The safety crouch is a thing, Oxy. I feel like I'm doing the safety crouch. Here, let's test it. Let's see if it summons someone. This is Oxhorn's safety dance. Oh my god, I hear something walking. What on earth is that sound? Lol, what did Dwayne do, says Michael. Or Keith. I think Dwayne is the name of our character here. This guy. I think his name is Dwayne. Well, we're back at the vending machines. Oh no. Oh, just no. Just, oh no. Just go away. Just go away. Just go away. Come on. Just stop, man. What are you doing? Just go somewhere else, please. You're getting closer. Stop getting closer. Please. I'm going to turn on my light. Stop it. I can't go anywhere. I'm in a corner. What are you doing? I can't do anything. Stop. Go away. I'm going to die. Oh, they're going to get me. I can't do anything. Get away. Oh, that was the worst, man. That was the worst. Kite him, Ox, says Wyoming. I thought I could hide. I turned off my light. I hid in a corner. They walk in and stop. I'm like, great. But then they get closer. Then they shimmy. And they shimmy closer. And I'm just sitting here like they're backing in a corner. If I had thought that the ducking and hiding thing wasn't going to work, I would have been like, oh, okay. And I would have snuck around them real quick. But God, do this again. Jeez. Oh, God.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Right. Okay. So I just kite. I just run, says Sean. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna run. Forget stealth. This game wasn't built for stealth. I'm just gonna run. Vincent says, so Ox, what have we learned? Shut up. We've learned I gotta get a new cigar. Move quieter, Ox, says Kenneth. Oh, sure. What were those footprints? Room 221. Room 221. Or is that room 227? That's 221A. Two, two, three. Two, 1, 2. Ah! 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 Oh, they got me in a doggone hallway. Okay, 221. So I don't get it though. I saw 221A and 221B. Is there just a plain old 221? Mr. Master Chief says, I think we need expecto pronum, we need to expecto pronum, one of the Harry Potter spells, to scare these Voldemort clones away. Yeah. If only.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Floppy feet. Where did it come from? Okay. So do I stealth? I think maybe I do try to stealth, maybe a little. Okay. 221. So I could get there again.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Ooh. 211. 22A. B. Exit. Ah, it's right there! Go! Just challenge their leader to a dance-off, says Maple God. I think I might at this point. I was right there. When I get close, I gotta turn off the flashlight and stealth. That's the only way. Let's see if I can do a shortcut if I'm really fast at the beginning. Really fast at the beginning.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Get off me, man! And right. There it is. Lead her down that hallway. Turn left. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Well, we already learned from the beginning that sitting still in the darkness isn't going to do it. They're going to slowly move towards you. But I do think that if you turn the light off, they have a harder time seeing you, even though they don't have eyes. Billy says, yeah, time to get wasted. Mark says, I'm super late. How many shots do I need to catch up? I think I'm on death number 12. So I think you've got a bit of catching up to do.
Fuck you, Dwayne.
Crying out loud, man. Yes! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, God. That was awful. Oh, what? See their reflection? Eyes. Right. Okay. Can I go now? No? Okay. Billy Bakaya says, why does the skeleton with the now head always whine? Because he's always ahead of the game. That is a good one. Oh. Oh, I was walking towards my cursor. I'm back. What now? What do we do? How are we doing on time? I forgot 40 minutes or 50 minutes. It's a trial by error thing. Like, there's no way to predict when something like that's going to happen. And I just have to let it happen. And then I'm like, okay. And now I can actually do something. Because he just jumps out of the dark at me. Or there's a musical cue, and I've got to interpret the musical cue. Oh, I got to do this again. Bum, 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 bum. What? Huh? How do I trigger it? Okay. Can I, like, save here? Yeah. Okay, so follow the tentacle. Then what? Then we get to the top of the stairs and hope he doesn't spawn right on top of us? Like, what do we do? We're stuck in a hallway. There's an eyeball on the ceiling above us. Do we have to click on the eyeball? We can't turn around because we're in a hallway. let's see. We can load our save that we manually did on the other side of this. Then we just got to look up. I can't sprint, by the way. Like, I'm holding the sprint button right now and I can't do it. So this is as fast as I can go right now. Okay, this is where it happens. This is where I am. I could go back. The tentacle goes to the right, but I can't open that door. I can't sprint, by the way. This is as fast as I can go. Okay, so I dropped down. God. I dropped down into just eyeball house. And I guess I gotta find the portraits with the eyeballs. That's where I came from, the kitchen. This will lead to the basement and garage. Another portrait. Okay, that's the room I fell down into. Can't go downstairs. Well, at least we don't have to explore there. God. There's one. I don't dare get caught on those stairs again. Now, does the eyeball pop up on other paintings? And so we have got to get them in order? Or is there a set number? After we find one, do we have to go check all of them again to find the next eyeball? Is that how it works? Because I feel like I've been everywhere in the house now. Oh, it's going to make me go upstairs. One more eyeball. No, two. So there's two more eyeballs. Two more eyeball paintings we have got to unlock. Okay, let's check some of the bedrooms up here and the bathroom. Can we... There we go. That was well hidden. Okay. check the girls' room. No. No. Go to the mother's room. Oh. Mother's room is clear, but here we go. That should do it. Watch, he spawns right behind me just as I'm trying to get to the bedroom. Yes! Here we go again! I'm out of scotch! No, we're back in the same hospital room. Why? Oh, great. What now? And this mess keeps getting bigger. Remember, it was just a tiny little streak. Just a little streak. Now it's a huge splat. Jeez. Oh, what now? Still no light in that room. And you never know which doors they're going to block off, which alleyways they're going to block off. Guess I'll go to the red light. See, I don't know if I can start running or not, because that's where the elevator was, where all those guys were. Oh, that way? That way, you sure? Okay. Yeah, we'll just follow the figure. I'm gonna go that way, okay. Psychiatric. Of course. That's what we heard in the holotape. I keep saying holotape. It's just a regular cassette tape. After he was triaged, he went to the psychiatric ward. Oh, great. A brand new area. Oh no, what's going to be in the psychiatric ward? This game is already insane. Why is that one blinking? Let's find out. Can't. Cheap! That was so cheap! I'm in a dark, scary...
He's totally lost it!
Leave me alone!
Inject him with a tranquilizer.
I'm not supposed to be here! You're all
Someone bind him up! Get his doctor right away!
Let me out of here!
Walking down the hallway, minding our own business, then all of a sudden... Ah! What do you do? It's not screaming. Okay. Oh, there's a red light there. That's probably where we're supposed to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, follow the red light. Observatory. That says exit. No, we don't follow the red light. Go to the observatory? Oh, it's locked. Hello. Oh, yeah. Cell 5. Move it, you stinking chair. Oops. We just did something to cell 5. We can't do anything to any others. I hope we didn't do something bad to cell 5. That's the way I came. Please don't lock me in here. Observatory. Observation. Just what I need. Come on. Observatory. It's tiny. Teeny tiny crawl space. Jeez. Imagine working in this place. Ah!
You have assaulted multiple employees and threatened security guards with a knife. You sabotaged the electric panel, leaving the entire ward under lockdown. Such behavior is leaving us questioning your mental stability and health. We are left with no choice but to isolate you from the patients and employees in the psychiatric ward. Treatments are in measure.
No treatments! You all are the reason why this...
You are all the reasons why this? Why this what? You were the reason why this. I can't unlock any others. Oh, crap. Crap on a stick. Oh, crap in a basket. Don't chase me, crazy guy, please. Someone got confused? Tried to go out the window, but it was barred. So then he went to the bathroom. What did he do in the bathroom? Oh, looks like he's still there. Oh. That's not a number 2. That's a number 4. Holy cow. I should keep this in hands here. Don't touch it. Please, don't touch it. You found the handle for an electric box. Okay. Oh, that's just filthy. Climb in, says Kenneth. I think I already did. I didn't even gingerly roll up my sleeve and go. No, my guy just went. He is not squeamish. Okay, electrical box. What now? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just like an explosion of whatever, man. Electric room. I gotta get the key. And I don't have the key. Follow the footsteps, get the key. Okay, you just stay there. I'll, Oh, I swear, if they lock me in here. Oh, if they lock me in here. All right, well, so we got... He comes in here and puts his hands against the wall. And that's it. Oh, okay. Mark says somebody had too much Chipotle. Yikes. Mark in Gig Harbor. Chipotle is really a different color, though, isn't it? I mean, even on its way out, this is more like a dark, oily color. Okay, so what just happened to me? Ooh, the wall's gone. Can't use the door. I'm locked in. I knew it! Oh, we got a drop. Another drop. Someone's playing the piano. And? Jeez. Okay. Big eyeball. Right in the middle. The giant eye is blocking my path. I should find something sharp to open it! Like a pit bull. This is such a gross game. It's just gross. It's yeah, we climb right in. Let's just stick our hand in a black toilet filled to the brim and just fish around in there. And we're gonna climb into an eyeball socket because that's what we do in horror games. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I hope I don't wake up my kids. Oh, yuck. Oh. What's next, man? Oh, we're in the electric room. Hey, and we've got that handle. You just got to open doors so carefully in this game. Well, we're not in the electric room. Well, we were in the... Where do we go now? Restored power. Exit. Follow the laughing. Oh, that just goes around in a circle to there. Okay. Right. It's sealed up. Okay. So we go back here. All right, that was the toilet where we got the handle. We repaired the electricity. I guess we just go back. Elevator. Yes. What? It's like a Roman bathhouse. What is this? Oh, really fancy for a sanatorium. Wow, it's just huge. I mean, they didn't skimp on set design. Each of these locations is just sprawling. Oh, I just want to get out. At this point, I just want to get out. Hello. And then this is blocked. Thought so. One way.
So, Rakan, right? I'm here with good news. Based on your behavior and recovery in the past few months, you'll be ready to leave and go home. Sounds good, right? There are just a few technicalities that need to be taken care of, but this will just take a couple days. With everything that happened, I'm sure you'll be very happy to leave this place. I'll get back to you soon.
Is that doctor one of the guys without eyes? Oh, if I was a doctor and my patient just started laughing maniacally, I probably would reconsider my idea of sending him home early. That's just me, though. Hello. Hello. I find the hidden hole behind the bookcase, but I can't figure out that you need to crouch. Whatever. that looks fun. Footprints. So we don't get to keep the flashlight. Dang it. No, I want the flashlight. Oh, and of course they put me in a dark room. Yeah, funny. Laugh it up, buddy.
I knew it! Oh, they're in big trouble now! With everything I know, I'll definitely take them down! You hear me, fuckers? I'm on to you! Hey, what are you doing? Who sent you? Wait! No! Fuck!
Oh. I guess we go out. Or not. What? Ah! Oh! Whoa! Oh, they did that to me. Okay. I'm on the other side of the glass now. Oh, trippy. Okay. Well, let's just pop the eye, I guess. Oh no, we're taking this one with us. We found a progress item. I guess we wanted a souvenir. Does this drop me where I think it drops me? No! Silenced. You found a VHS tape. The game could not save automatic. Oh, end of chapter. Once you've completed a chapter, you're far from being finished. Explore the house once more, and you'll discover new key items that open new paths. Visit the progress room to have an idea of your progress. You'll also be able to start a new chapter. Oh, we're back here. How do we play the tapes? I'm trying to remember how... trying to remember how we play the tapes. Was it in the mother's room? I remember there being something in the mother's room. Josh says, Ox, the eye puns are real in this stream. No, they really are. And now I need the garage key to get in there. All right. Even though the door is open, I got to get the garage key. Okay, and then to get back upstairs, I believe we just go here. Yeah. All right, that starts the Dorothy chapter, and the Panda Bear starts the Lucy chapter. So, was the tape player in the mother's room? The TV. Beside it is a VHS player and a place to store it. Oh, I must have been thinking about the Lucy chapter. Or no, the Dorothy chapter had something in the mother's room where we could store things. I think it was audio cassettes. There we go. VHS player. Prison. What, childhood? Is that it? Yeah, then it just repeats. So it was originally called Amusement Park Part 2, but he renamed it Prison. Okay, so to start the fourth chapter that's new with this game, we have to collect the other... We have to collect the other cassette tapes in the Lucy and Dorothy chapter. But I don't have time to do that now. So you'll have to let me know in the comment section and on Twitter whether or not you want to explore the fourth and final chapter of Visage, or if we should just move on to Claire's story in Resident Evil 2, or find a new game like Innocence: A Plague's Tale. I'm open to all of those suggestions. They all sound great to me. So let's go ahead and save it. And there you go. That is Rakan's story. We got it all done in one broadcast. Can you believe it? Josh Bunton says, looks more like a Betamax player to me. Oh, you think it was Betamax and not VHS? Well, maybe you're right. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. Thanks for joining me for Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 582, and part 4 of Visage. I had a blast. It scared the crap out of me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. Tune in for, what game I'm playing? I'm playing something with a W. Wolfenstein, Wasteland, Witcher 3. I'm playing Witcher 3 tomorrow. We're on like broadcast 13 or 14 of Witcher 3, making great storyline progress. Okay, the chat is saying that I need to finish Visage, then move on to Resident Evil. Yeah, Visage, Chapter 4, the chat says. Okay, well, I think everybody really enjoyed Visage today, so maybe we'll do that. Okay, glad you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, we'll try to move on to Chapter 4 next time, which means I've got some work to do playing this game offline so that I can collect the other VHS tapes to get to Chapter 4, but we can do that. Anyway, tune in tomorrow for Witcher 3. We're gonna be following the main story in tomorrow's broadcast. Then Fallout 76 lore video for the weekend. Remember, I'm either going to have to cancel or delay my Disco Elysium live stream because I have a conflicting schedule on Monday, but everything else should be solid for the rest of the week. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early with a brand new live stream. Bye-bye now, everybody. Have a good night.